How to add a gradient overlay in Photoshop. Let's get into it. Begin by coming down to the Layers panel and double clicking on the layer that you want to add the gradient overlay to. This is going to open up this layer style window. Next, come down to Gradient Overlay. Clicking on it is going to apply it to your layer and you will see some results immediately. Within here, you can customize how your gradient looks. For example, for style, we have radial, we have linear, we have angle, reflected, and diamond. Choose one that suits your project. For my example, I'm going to go for radial. To change the color of this gradient, just click into this box here, and you can do one of two things. You can choose from any of the presets listed in this list here. You just have to click on this little arrow here to open the gradients, and you can choose from any color. Alternatively, if you want to make your own gradient of your own color, you can click into this little box here and click into the color, and you can change this to any color that you want, and the color will be reflected in your gradient. Let's say, for example, I want to go for white for my first color. I'm going to choose white and then choose OK. As we can see there, it's reflected here. To change the second color, you just click into the second box and click into the color again, and here again you can select the color that you want. Let's say I want to go for a light blue this time. That will do. Once you're happy again, choose OK again. Now you've created your own gradient. If you do want to go for one of the presets, all you have to do is simply click on it and then it will be reflected in your object. Once you're happy, just click OK to click out of here. Now there are a bunch of different settings that you can configure. You may not need to do all of these. For example, you can choose reverse if you want to reverse the colors. You can also change the opacity of your gradient, and you can also change the scale of your gradient. You also have the option to change the angle. Now this works better when you're using, for example, a linear gradient, so you can change the angle of which the gradient is being shown. I do encourage you to play around with these settings to get the right look for what you want for your project. Once you're happy with this, you can just click OK to click out of this, and now we have this gradient on our shape. If at any point in time you want to reconfigure that, you can come back into Layers, double click on the Gradient Overlay, and it's going to bring you right back to that layer style window where you can continue to configure your gradient. And that's all there is to it.